Hi, Bill here. I got these from Smith's Toys, Glasgow Fort in Glasgow, Scotland. Glasgow Fort Retail Park, Glasgow, Scotland. As you can see, part of the Combiner Wars range. Bombshell. It's cool. Try and angle him so he's not interfering with there he is there, and there's Smith's Toys there. Smith's there. So I got it from Smith's. There's the back of the box. Again, I'll try and, so it's got anti-glare on it. Bombshell. Cool. Bombshell. 8 steps. And there's the other ones, Powerglide, Thundercracker and Windcharge over there. But I didn't bother getting them. And we move on to Powerglide. Yep, Powerglide. And there he is there. Combiner Wars, Powerglide, Transforms. Oh, you get the cards with them just like the other figures. Just like the Combiner lot. There's the back of the box there. There's Bombshell, Windcharge and Thundercracker again. And yep, there's Skydive holding the figure in his gun mode. What about Powerglide? Combiner Wars. And that's him there. So, that's them in their package. So let's see what they're like when they're opened up. Okay, be back in a minute. Try to darken it. Won't darken. That's him there. I don't know why this is not darkening. That's better. That's him there. That's them two figures there. That's better. Now they come with cards. There's Powerglides. Again, nothing in the back. And there's Bombshells. Cool. So there's the little figures there. And to do a size comparison, well, because I've got the only other Insecticon I've got is Transformers Prime Hard Shell next to Bombshell. He's there, that's the size he is. So he's just about deluxe size. I think that's deluxe size. It is, it's deluxe size. Or maybe, what do you call that other thing? Oh, it'll come back to me. There's another size you get. It's that size. So, it was with the movie line. It's that size. The size I've forgotten. It'll come back to me later. I'll remember it later. So that's the size it is. I think it's deluxe, or it's that other size. I can't remember. So it's that kind of size. Hold on. Cyberverse figures. That's what it is. Cyberverse. I knew I remember it. So the same size as Cyberverse figures. So I'll transform it now. So that's that. Oh, wait a minute. Articulation. Arms move up and down, in and out. And ball joints. Legs and ball joints as well. Swivel left and right for transformation. Rotates at the waist for transformation. Head doesn't touch and swivel on that one, just the static. So that's that one. This one again, ball joints again for arms and legs, move up and down. legs and ball joints and swivels for articulation. So that does that. Okay, it doesn't rotate at the waist, that one, but that one does. I'll leave Powerglide to last because there's problems with him. First I'll do Bombshell. Very easy. Flip the cover over the face and move that up. Rotate the body. Put the legs out. Now, these legs are independent because they can move independently of each other on a swivel joint. Okay, you just rotate them out, and then move independently. Move these arms out the road. Push them up. Now that's indicative of the original G1, that red paint, red feature on the soles of the feet, because I think the original Insecticons had that red paint there. Move up like that. That cannot open, in case you're wondering. I know I thought that when I saw it. Can that not open or flip open? No, it's just painted. That's in there. Come down here. These legs swivel up like that. Hold on. And these go in there. If I can get the damn thing in there. Oh, it pops off the ball joint. It tends to do that. Damn. I had this thing earlier. I had this thing done earlier, man. That's it. And you rotate the leg up. Right, there's a peg there and a slot there, and there's a peg there and there's a slot at the bottom of that peg, so they both fit into each other like that. I know they both kind of fit into each other, slot together like that. This video's getting about 20 hours long by the time I do this. You've got to push these up. It's not easy. There we go. You just push them together. They don't actually click in or anything like that. You just push them together and they should hold. There we go. And there he's in beetle mode. And you rotate these legs up, and that's him in his beetle mode. Now, it depends, obviously. I mean, his head can move. That's him in his beetle mode. Now, it depends how you want these at the back. They can be used as guns at the back, since it's a robot anyway, a giant robot beetle. Or you can just fold them away, like this. Now, I don't know how to put him into his weapon mode, but these pegs, I suspect, are going to fit into the arm of one of the arms of, that thing's coming loose again, of Menasor. So I can imagine that's what they're going to be used for. They're going to peg into one of the arms of that forms one of the robots that forms the arms of Menasor, and they peg in, and you can use them as a weapon, and that obviously is a weapon at the front there anyway, which shoots out, because his Bombshell shoots out these grenades or whatever the hell they are. So I take it that's what that's for. Another suggestion that someone has mentioned, Dallas 6, is that it might be used for pegs for a combiner, like a kind of triple changer with I get you peg that together. I think that pegs together in there. can see it, there's a kind of peg in there, slot. I think it's supposed to, there it is. It just slots into that. I forgot about that. There's a bit in there, it slots into that. Right, what was I going to say? Aye, he was suggesting it was like the Transformers Armada, you know, how you have the Skyboom Shield, the Requiem Blaster, Star Saber Sword, and Perceptor. They were 3 robots that combined together to form one bigger one, and a bigger weapon. So he thought they might do that, but they need to bring out another 2 of these in the combiners line, and they haven't. Because we haven't had Kickback yet. We had that other one. There was Scrapnel. We had Scrapnel, but he wasn't in the combiners line. We have this, and we're still to get Kickback, so we don't know if that's going to happen. If it is a combiner, because the other 2 are not in the combiners wars. We haven't had the other one yet. We haven't had Kickback yet. We don't know if they do fit together and form a bigger weapon or a bigger robot. But it's a nice idea. I mean, thanks to Alice6. But I think they're pegs that will fit into the holes of the arm of whoever forms Menasor, or one of the arms. I do have Dragstrip. I could try and see if there's holes on him that these fit into, but apart from that, I don't think it's I don't think it's a triple combiner. I really don't, because the other 2 haven't been released yet. So even though Scrapnel's been released before, I haven't seen Kickback yet. Hold on, I'll compare them to Hardshell in thingy mode and insect mode. Okay, here he is with Hardshell. I keep going to darken that light. It's too strong. So you can see Hardshell's a bit longer, but roughly the same height. Well, apart from he's got a gun on top of him, so he's not that much. There's not that much in it. So that's him. Now I'll do Powerglide. Right, here's Powerglide. Now, he's more troublesome, because as other people have shown. So you unclip these, because they clip in there. This clips in there. See? Peg, slot. Peg, slot. Same on the other side. Well, first, what you probably should have done is put the arms in there. Now, there's a peg in the arm. You can see that. It fits into that slot in there. Underneath, obviously. In there. But it's a bit of a bugger, because it won't. You've got to put your thumb against it and try and squeeze it in that slot. It angles slightly, so it's difficult to get it damn well in there. There it is. I'll do it with this one. I probably should have started with that. There we go. That one's in. And you rotate. Now you can rotate the head like that, and that's that. Now this is in a kind of, well, I'll move the hat. Oh, right. That there is a peg. It fits into the, no, that there's a hole, sorry. That there's a hole. It fits into that peg. Right there. There's a peg right there. Just rotate it down, it fits in there. And same with the other side. You do one, you do it with the other side. Right, got to show you this. This, if you can get the damn thing out. Oh, legs just came off. That's not good. Ah, there it is. This thing is on like a pivot hinge. The same one as the cockpit for, both cockpits for Generations Springer and Sandstorm. It's kind of pivot hinge, same idea. So this one's more bothersome trying to get out. And when you bring that out of there, it reveals the landing gear stroke peg for it to fit in the hand of Superion. If I can get the damn thing out. There we go. You just push. There's 2 tabs in there. And there's 2 slots there that these fit into. Or try to. There, like that. Did it. I had it too far. So that's that bit. And you've got them. I don't like these because they're just very, very loose. They're very, very loose. They're not that great at all. You push them together. And that's him in his jet mode. It's supposed to actually fit over that tiny wee tab there. There's a wee tab in there. My finger was over a tiny, tiny wee tab. Oh, the feet. Push them down like that. Push them forward like that. The legs in this is where the problem is. The legs in this do not stay together. You can try and put them together, but they just do not stay together. They do tend to ride off. See, that's coming loose already. You tend to move that around and it comes loose. But that's him in his airplane mode. He looks kind of weird in his airplane mode. He's got moulded wheels there at the back. And he's got that. It doesn't look like Powerglide at all. Huge gaps there. He's where his wings are. Because they obviously fit in the pegs there. That's in. So that's him in his jet mode. I do have tiny Powerglide from the Caballard Fortress Maximus. That's tiny Powerglide. That's him in his robot mode there. But I can't really put that. It's just too tiny. So that's him there. And I'll put him next to, just to get a size comparison. So again with Transformers Prime hard shell. Just get a size comparison. And I'll throw in this one as well. Hold on. I'll show that one in as well. See, there he is there. Size comparison. Okay, I better go on with this. This video's dragging on. I was told not to do a too long video. Your attention span tends to wane. Right, to put him into weapon mode, very simple. You just unpeg that and put his wings up like that. Unclip, put his wings up like that. Lift the viewfinder, put these down either side, slide his engines forward. See, his legs are coming apart. Slide his engines forward. I've actually, when I did it earlier, one of these come off. You just push them back on. They do come off, but this leg coming apart is so annoying, man. I don't know if you've got a problem with yours, other people. Maybe you can comment below. And I think, you know, the person does comment below, so I don't know if he's had problems with his. His legs won't stay together. And you lift up the viewfinder. There's the viewfinder there. And that's him in his weapons mode. Like that. Simple as that, see? It's like that. His legs are supposed to stay together, but they just will not stay. They keep prizing apart. It's so easy. They just come loose. You'll have to put blue tack or something in there to hold them together. that is the bad part, and the other reviewers have mentioned the same. They've had the same problem. It's just a bad design fault, obviously, that way. And that's the viewfinder. You can't see it through the viewfinder for the back. Right, I'll go and get Superion and put him in Superion's hand. Give me a minute. See, there he is, and try and get a better picture. There we go. There's Superion, and you just fit the landing gear into the peg hole in Superion's hand, and that's him holding the gun. See, that's him holding Powerglide as a gun, as a weapon. Now, like I was saying about this guy, them holes, you can peg one of these in and hold them in the hand and have them held, but it must be one of the other ones for Menasor that have a double peg hole that these fit into. I would imagine it clips onto the arm like that, and you know, rotate them down, and you can have them on his elbow, on the outside of his elbow, and held as a weapon like that. I think that's what it's for. Either that or it fits on the chest, but the chests have pegs in Optimus Prime and Motormaster, so I don't think that's going to fit. But I think it's mostly to be a weapon, and there's double peg holes and it fits on there as a weapon on one of the other vehicles you get for Menasor. Because you are supposed to put it in with the weapon mode, apparently, even though it's not in the instructions. So that's basically that. He's lovely. He's got these big, huge squid type eyes, giant squid type eyes on them. I don't know if they're supposed to be eyes, but they're like that. So that's it for. Hold on, I'll take that out of there. It just fits in that hole there. Hold on. Where's the hole there? There's a hole. It just fits in the hole. Boop. And that's how you hold them. Each of these individual people, limbs, robots can hold this in their hand as well, because these pegs small enough to fit into their hands as well, just in case you're wondering. Okay, so I'll take them away. But that's been. Hold on a minute. Try to get that right. I've got to do that every time, it's annoying. So that's been Combiner Wars, Powerglide and Bombshell. The one, like I said, all the reviews I've seen of him, his back legs keep prizing apart. That's the big issue with the guy. And these, if you do push them too hard, they do come off, but you can just slide them back on again. And him, of course, you've got these mysterious things. You can either have them out the back or fold them away. But we don't know if Kickback's coming out. You know, we've had Scrapno, but we don't know if Kickback's coming out, so have to wait and see. There's been no word. And that's been those figures. Okay, so just be warned that his legs will prise apart, and it's annoying. You may have to put a little bit of blue tack in if you want to hold them together or something. But apart from that, that's been those two figures. Also in Smith's Toys was Thundercracker and Windcharger. The only Windcharger I've got, again, is the tiny one you get with Kabaya Fortress Maximus. There he is there. But I didn't bother getting Windcharger. I don't know if they form shields or weapons or guns or whatever. I think Thundercracker can form the shield, a chest plate of Motormaster, I believe. But I don't know if Windcharger's any feature. Like you might be able to form the chest plate of Optimus Prime, I've no idea. But they were in Smith's as well, in case anyone wants to know, in Glasgow, at Glasgow Fort, just outside Easterhouse. Okay, in Scotland. Okay, that's me. I better go now. This thing's very, very long. Thanks a lot. Bye.